If you watched our previous video, you'll know that the voice actors of the world.
You're so good! What's up, guys? Jaystonee here.
Umbrellaleg. And today we're talking to you about SAG-AFTRA's voice actors strike, an update. So, if you watched our previous video, you'll know that voice actors have been really unhappy lately with the way they're being treated and the way that they're getting compensated for their work. And so SAG-AFTRA, the union for the voice actors, has decided to put forth a vote to see if maybe they would want to go on strike. And so on October 5th, they voted, and overwhelmingly 96.52% said yes. So if they want to go on strike now, they can. But in retaliation to this, the game publishers have come out with their own list of demands for what would happen if the voice actors get what they want.
Right. So, first list of demands from the publishers is that they want to be able to fine the clients for being late or inattentive.
Right.
So that's
$2,500 for being late or inattentive. Late, I can, at least you can quantify being late. You're supposed to start at 8 o'clock, you're not here at 8 o'clock, okay, you're late. But inattentiveness, what does that mean? You could do anything. I mean, what if you don't even have to work?
Jaystonee, can you please sit back up, please? I don't feel like it.
$2,500. You pay me.
I would be so blown after that.
Reading a book, looking at a bug crossing the floor, not having to be in the room at a time, being called inattentive. I don't know what this means.
Right.
It's extreme. But at the same time, I think it's just one of those demands that they're putting out there to balance out and use as a trading card for the voice actors' demands.
Right. And so another fine is also fining the agents.
Right.
Right. So fining the agents who do not
send out their clients for requested auditions. So what this means is that if a game publisher wants person A to come in and do their voice acting and audition for them, but person A doesn't want to because, it's a relationship between the agent and the client. They're like, okay, we're going to find the agent because we requested person A and they didn't come.
Right.
That doesn't make sense. And they're fining a ton of money for it, $50,000 to $100,000 fine. It's like freedom of speech, it's like freedom of opinion. If I don't want to work for you, I shouldn't have to go and audition for you.
Right. Will Wheaton, a very noted voice actor, had mentioned this in his blog, in which he's just mesmerized and kind of upset, really upset that an industry like this will even decide to just fine actors on very small stuff. And if he also suggested that, why should he have to give up his information if he doesn't even want to work for the publishers? As he stated, it should be between his agent and himself.
Right.
And so I was
like every other industry. But again, I feel as though this is another one of those things where they're just they have the idea to be reasonable, but at the same time they're making the demands unreasonable so that they can kind of give and trade on the discussion table.
Right. So the publishers have a third request.
They do.
Which is hiring non-union voice actors. So that basically implies, hey, can we use your voice for something?
Right.
Here's $100.
Exactly.
That's it. Going through the union more likely involves lots of paperwork, lots of legal stuff, and then that takes time just for an actor to record 2 hours worth.
Right.
And so instead of going through all that hassle, I guess the publisher is saying, we just want to hire, people that we can just pull out of nowhere cheaply and then use their voice for small parts, and that's it. No legal work behind it.
Or at least that's what we're assuming is going to come out of it. There hasn't been a lot to say about this issue. I can definitely see them just pulling aside an intern and being like, hey, just make a few grunt noises for the background noises or something. But if they're trying to do this freelance voice acting, scouting for larger roles, then it will definitely be a problem. So I can foresee maybe SAG-AFTRA being okay, you can hire non-union voice actors, but if they act X amount of times, then they have to join the union, or maybe something like that,
Yeah. And so lastly, the publishers also are asking for changes to the reuse rule. So basically, an actor who is on the job, I would say probably like a week or so, for example, right? If they want to have that actor's voice to be lended to other characters or other projects, they should just be able to just ask them without any extra pay.
Right.
And that's what they want. Now,
Right.
no one's really commented on that, and
Right.
I think that's what this reuse rule is implying.
Yeah,
But-
because as it stands now, voice actors already lend their voices to multiple characters at any given time, but I guess this is just like extra on top of extra.
Right. So SAG-AFTRA is going to try and go to the bargaining table, as they put it, and talk to the publishers one more time and try and come up with another, hopefully an actual agreement that everyone can basically...
Right. Someone's gonna give, someone's gonna take. They're just gonna balance it out.
Right.
Because-
Tis compromising.
Exactly.
So we'll see. This is still an ongoing thing, and of course, just like in this video, we'll create another video giving another update to all of this craziness. Okay, peace guys.